I'm quitting alcohol. So I did a gig in the fucking Himmies last night. That is definitely going to be the strangest place I've done a gig. And it was pretty packed too. There was like 20, 30 people there at one point. It was fucking freezing, but it was fun. How did I go? Yeah, good. So the show went well. Yeah. It went good. So I did about half an hour. I would say about 10, maybe 8 was entertaining. Actually, the whole thing would have been entertaining, but I would say 8, maybe 6 was funny. Fuck, I'm rusty. So I've got 2 more gigs tonight, thank God, and another one on Sunday. I'm doing more fucking gigs in the Himmies than I've been doing in Bangalore. It's so fucking hard to read the Indian crowds as well, because if it's a crowd full of North Indians, that's almost like you're doing a gig for people from a different country than South Indians. South Indians and North Indians aren't fucking very similar at all. You got to gauge what the fuck's going on, who's in the crowd, because you could be doing a fucking set for English people in Scotland. That's the fucking difference. But that wasn't the reason it was rough last night. The reason it was rough last night is because I didn't prepare at all, because we got fucked over for about 2 hours at a fucking hotel after we'd spent 5 hours in the fucking windies. So we get to this hotel and immediately it looks shady as fuck. We booked it online for 3 nights, and as soon as you got in there, it was in the wrong location. It wasn't where it said it was going to be. It was fucking miles away from where we wanted to be. But we were just like, fuck it. We'd just been on the drive. Let's just fucking check in and stay here. So they checked us in. We walk into the room. The rooms are fucking shit. Not only that, they're at the fucking top of a 5-story building. You have to walk the stairs the whole way. And that's not even bad in itself, the 5 flights up. But when you combine it with the 200 stairs you need to climb to get to the main road, it starts to get a little bit much. Everything's a fucking hill here. So we get to the room and I'm like, I need to start preparing for this fucking gig. And then I have a little look around and none of the fucking doors lock. The balcony door doesn't lock. The fucking front door doesn't lock. The room's a piece of shit. And still, I wouldn't have minded that. But the balcony was connected to the next room's balcony, and you can just walk straight over into our room. And I have too much fucking shit that can be stolen now. So I need a fucking locked door. So we call the cunts up. We're like, the door doesn't lock. They're like, hold on, we're sending someone up. The cunt comes like 45 minutes later. He walks to the balcony door, and he shuts it. Like, he just closes it. And he's like, see, it's shut. And I'm like, fucking, what are you talking about? And I just open it. I'm like, I need it locked. And then he tries to lock it. I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to do that for the last fucking hour. And then he just shrugs his fucking shoulders and walks off. And then we call reception again. We're like, the fucking door doesn't lock to the balcony. They're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. This place is really safe. We're like, well, can we fucking change rooms then? Can we get a room where the fucking doors lock? They're like, all the doors are the same here. None of them lock. And we're like, well, we're fucking out of here then. We want a fucking refund. They're like, no refunds. You've already checked in. There's no fucking refunds. Then we spent a fucking hour on the phone with Make My Trip, who we booked it through. And they're like, we can't do anything. We can't refund it unless we get the okay from the hotel. We're like, what the fuck do you mean if you get the okay from the hotel? They're like, the hotel has to okay the refund. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're here. The doors don't lock. We can't fucking stay in here. I can't leave my shit in here. We're fucking checking out and we're going somewhere else. We want a refund for this place. They're like, no, we can't give you a refund unless the hotel agrees with it. So we call the cunts up downstairs. They're like, no, we're not giving you a refund. You've checked in. We're like, the doors don't fucking lock. They're like, it doesn't matter. The place is safe. There's not going to be a problem with your stuff. We're like, give us a fucking refund. They're like, no. Then we're back to Make My Trip. We're like, give us a fucking refund. Don't you have some sort of like minimum level of fucking shit you need to provide? Like locks on the fucking doors? They're like, sorry, we can't give you a refund unless the hotel okays it. We're like, what the fuck does that even mean? So does that mean I can put fucking photos of a hotel on your fucking website, and when people fucking turn up here to check in and my hotel is just a fucking toilet, I get to keep their money no matter what. They're like, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. This fucking robot cunt just kept on repeating, we're sorry for the inconvenience. We're sorry for the inconvenience. That's all you get from these cunts. Sorry for the inconvenience. Can't help ya. So I'm like, I'm not staying here whether we get a fucking refund or not. So I go downstairs and speak to the cunt at the front counter, a real fucking arrogant cunt. And I stay calm because I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen? I'm going to fucking go nuts at this cunt and nothing's going to happen. So I'm like, look, are you going to give us a refund or not? They're like, no. And I'm like, I'm going to give you a fucking bad review on every fucking website I can fucking find. And I'm white. People are going to fucking listen to me. I'm telling you, fucking if someone sees a bad review written by someone named David, they're going to fucking pay attention. And he's like, go ahead, review. I'm like, this is going to cost you a lot more money than the fucking $100 you need to refund me. They're like, just do it. Give us a bad review. I'm like, I know you don't give a fuck. You're just the fucking bellboy, but your boss is going to give a fuck. Probably not either. Your boss probably won't give a fuck either. But I'm leaving a fucking bad review no matter what. No international traveler is ever going to step foot in this hotel again once I'm through with you cunts. So that's what I did. I left a bad review everywhere I could fucking find. I was like, do not stay here. If you are an international traveler, which I mean a white person, international traveler is code word for white. I'm like these cunts. I didn't write cunts because I didn't know if it was going to go up if I wrote cunts. But you could tell in my review I was implying cunts. I'm like, these cunts don't have fucking locks on their doors. None of their rooms have locks. When I said, well, can we get a refund? They laughed at my face. So hopefully after my review, the place goes out of business and it gets bulldozed to the ground. That's the best I can hope for. So that was an absolute cunt. That was a 2-hour fucking delay. And I just didn't get enough time to fucking prepare. So I need to fucking prepare tonight. I've got some time up my sleeve. I'm going to go prepare. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you the fuck later.